It says, Coronation chaos fear, rehearsal overran, a row on the route, aides toiling round the clock to make it work, seating plan... Look, I did the Royal Beat for a long time. I was Royal Editor of the Daily Telegraph and I did the Royal Beat on the Times for a long time. The one thing we do well is pomp and pageantry. There will not be a problem. But what we do know is the problem with the seating plan is Harry and Meghan.
Well, and Andy as well.
And
I have
Prince
to
Andrew.
mention Andrew as well.
Where are they going to put them? And, of course, we still don't know if Harry and Meghan are going to turn up. I'd have thought with that sort of education, Eton, and being brought up in the royal family, he'd have learnt about manners.
Well, I mean, it's just... You know, can you imagine, right, OK, at home, if this was a family wedding and you'd invited sort of a very close family relative, and it's like, they just don't let you know.
I know.
I mean, bringing it down to a normal level, you'd be really, really angry.
3 weeks to go.
It is very rude.
Joining us now to talk about this is Richard Fitzwilliams, the royal commentator. Richard, you and I have seen these sort of stories before. It will all be all right on the day of the coronation. Of course it will, because they do it so well. But there is no doubt that Harry and Meghan are causing an issue over the seating arrangements, because they're not working royals. Where are they going to be put if they turn up?
There's no question that Harry and Meghan are playing a game on this, because of course they know whether or not they'll be coming. Indeed, in my opinion, they couldn't possibly not come, because all their contracts are because they're members of the royal family, and of course they make their money through attacking the royal family. As we've seen, we know there's a very big rift. Of course, that causes problems when it comes to planning. Yes, I agree, the Daily Mirror has in fact simply elaborated. You know, you have absolute chaos here. The route, there are problems with that, and rehearsal, problems with that, and they don't know what they're going to wear, and so forth. In fact, as you correctly say, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. The procession's going to be marvellous. Let's just hope for the weather. But so far as Harry and Meghan's concerned, there's absolutely no excuse for all this grandstanding. I mean, it is quite literally childish.
We're only, 3 weeks away now, Richard? I mean... So it's his, like, we're all getting excited for it. And you think what the royal family have been through recently. I mean, at the end of the day, there was a family at the heart of this, right? OK. And Charles is a dad and a grandfather. So taking away the royal thing. So to have your own son being so rude and disrespectful to you on the eve of the most important day of your life, he must be hurting him on a personal level as well, surely.
Well, undoubtedly, but unfortunately, I don't think that the Sussexes greatly care about that. I mean, one has to bear in mind, although when they set up their interview with Oprah, they didn't know the Duke of Edinburgh was going to be in hospital, went ahead, and they were as hurtful as they were, knowing that he was. And I think that, in the last period of the Queen's life, their behaviour must have undoubtedly caused a great many problems for her. And I think this is a continuation of the fact that they like springing surprises, they like doing the unexpected, and so far as this is concerned, well, I don't think they've any choice but to come. Of course, you don't absolutely certainly know, so they're enjoying the fact that there's so much speculation. But as you say, what about manners?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you'd have thought, as I say, Richard, he was particularly well brought up. We know where he went to school, and the Queen was a stickler for tradition. And it comes down to plain ill manners, doesn't it?
Well, it comes down to not only ill manners, but of course the desire to get more and more publicity. I mean, Meghan, for example, is being apparently shortly be a woman of vision. This was via Gloria Steinem, the noted feminist. But surely it would be much more beneficial for them, because they're going to have to do this anyway. Their ratings reportedly, according to Newsweek polls, have plummeted in America. They'll have to decide what seriously they want to do when they've managed to get through this phase. It may take many more months or years of actually attacking the institution of monarchy or attacking the royal family in one way or another every single time that they appear, because that's, of course, what a lot of people tune in for if it's an interview. And, of course, there may well be 3 more books, apparently.
Make a quick prediction, Richard. Will they be there or not?
They've got to be there, because they will be an irrelevance and be isolated if they aren't.
Exactly what I think.
Exactly. Or will they stay in America and take millions more to commentate
For Netflix. Richard Fitzwilliams, royal commentator, thanks for joining us. Always good to talk to you.
Absolutely fascinating stuff. I can't wait, to be honest with you.